Hello everyone, welcome to Oslo. This is the capital of Norway, and I'm here for a few days to experience the best this city has to offer. So let's begin. On my first morning, I stopped by Backstue for a pretzel. Honestly, I was just missing the taste from when I was in Munich because I had pretzel every morning. So for lunch, I was craving for some fish, and I saw this restaurant called the Salmon, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. So we walked in, and then we saw a very creative menu.
Where's the... Oh, sushi.
I feel like you're ready to spend money. Wow.
So the first thing we had was the salmon trilogy. We served with 3 pieces of salmon with different methods of cooking, and I personally like the one with smoke.
Okay.
I was expecting wasabi.
Because the hot one they usually serve with like lemon, so they have some lemon.
I'm not a big fan of salmon that's cooked. Right. You?
I love the salmon, fried salmon with avocado and rice. Yeah, so good.
Like it raw.
And then we have the salmon avocado sushi, which is also really good and fresh, and I'm still thinking about it honestly. Later, we wanted to go to the Royal Palace, but we couldn't go inside, so we just strolled around the garden.
Still something.
What are you doing? My tummy. But I look so short.
I like this one. Yeah, because it's 0.5.
I look like a chubby. Not chubby. Chibi.
After the Royal Palace, we headed to the park called Vigeland Sculpture Park, and this park is home to over 200 sculptures by the artist Vigeland. And it feels like an open-air gallery because there are so many sculptures along the way, and it seems like each of them tells their own story.
Okay. Super.
Is that enough?
Too much.
Day 2 in Oslo.
Day 2 started at Akershell's Fortress. It's a medieval castle with amazing views of the fjord. Next, I made my way to the Oslo Opera House, where you can walk right onto the roof for these panoramic city views. And how cool is that?
Now you can see the original color coming out.
Next up was the MUNCH Museum. They have 3 versions of the famous painting The Scream: a painting, a drawing, and a print. After we finished viewing the painting, which is the most famous one, the painting will be closed and then the next version will show up. And then we assume the next version will be to the right, moving clockwise. So we waited there and thinking we would be ahead of everyone else for a closer look. But then after a while, it turned out that the next version was actually on the opposite side. It was such a fun mix-up, and then we couldn't help but laugh at our own confusion.
Yeah, there's people in shorts.
Again. Where is he then?
On the last day, I explored the neighborhood around our Airbnb in Grünerløkka. This area felt a bit different. It's more creative, local, and full of street arts and little cafes.
This is not the sunglasses that we bought together.
It was a nice laid-back contrast to the city's most famous landmark.
Oh shit. Got some spring roll. Sushi.
So after a bit of shopping, I grabbed some sushi for the train ride and headed off to the next country. So I really enjoyed my time in Oslo. It's a blend of modern design, culture, and nature. And so yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.